I want to talk about pain and why it is so important for you to change your relationship to pain and how you can do that. Pain in the end is a somatosensory perception that something is wrong. Evolutionary speaking, pain is very, very useful because it warns us. It's like, hey, don't do this, avoid it at any costs, which brings us to pleasure, because I think we live in a society that is totally obsessed with pleasure, with avoiding pain at any costs. I think we live in a world where actually being comfortable is normal. It's not like, I'm comfortable, that's great, it's good. No, yes, I'm comfortable. And as soon as we are not comfortable anymore, we think something is wrong. And I think that's problematic, because life is not only about being comfortable. Life is joyous. It has many wonderful aspects, obviously. We all love life, at least I do. But then there is the other side, which is when it's not so much fun, when it's hard, when it's uphill, when it's stressful, when it's painful. And I'm talking here with a lot of experience. I experienced a lot of pain in the last 8 years. I experienced pain while walking, pain while eating, pain while sitting, while sleeping, nearly in any kind of normal physiological state. I experienced pain. I experienced mental pain, emotional pain. I was desperate, I was depressed. And I think it's not a surprise that I talk about this topic in this very moment, because having the news from a month ago or so, I experienced a lot of psychological pain. I'm in a very painful moment, and this is not nice. It doesn't feel nice. It sucks, to be honest. It's really, really hard. And I have many moments where I just don't know what to do with it and how to cope with it. And so when I say we have to change our perception with pain, that pain has also the capacity to open a door into blissful states, in states of mindfulness, and also in the end in states of happiness. I'm not proclaiming that we should have a masochistic approach to life and seek pain just because of the pleasure. What I want to say is that we need a more differentiated, a more nuanced approach and understanding of pain. Because pain is not only bad. What do I mean? Pain also has positive aspects. Let me give you an example. Pain brings people together. If you and your loved ones go through a painful moment, or you and your relationship go to a painful moment, it can also bring you closer. There are many examples of people who volunteering when there is a catastrophe, of people are helping each other when somebody is in pain, of people who connect with each other on an empathic level if both of them have to go through the same pain. So, the first thing, pain can really bring us closer. Another positive aspect of pain is that it lets us appreciate the normal state again, like when the pain is over. Let me give you an example from running. I love to run. It was not always like this. I hated running. Why? Because it's painful, okay? Running is the fun about running is like once you run or after the run, not while you run. I mean, now I like when it run, but in the end, you don't run a marathon because it's like joyful. No, it's painful to run a marathon, but that's the reason why it's so attractive, because sinking into this pain and understanding and experiencing a body feeling of release after you have done it is what it makes so enjoyable. The third positive aspect, if you allow me to use that word, that pain brings into is what Professor Borg said with this mindfulness, like that pain is kind of a shortcut to mindfulness. What do I mean? Look, when you experience pain, you become very aware of your own body. The perception of your body in this world completely shifts, and it not only shifts, it becomes so present, like you become so zoomed into the here and now, that it is a state of perceiving this world that you normally, when you just watch Netflix on a couch potato mode, you never get. Okay, so the painful moment is a moment of waking you up, and this waking you up and connecting you in such profound way with the here and now is actually very, very similar to deep mindful meditation. And if you are able to become aware of those effects in your mind and in your body and in your heart while you're going through pain, you will find meaning in the pain. You will find, and again, maybe this sounds crazy to you, a bliss in the pain. That's not, I'm saying not you should look out for this pain. And if you have chronic pain or whatever, I'm not saying you're like enjoying a blissful moment in your life. That's not what I want to say. What I want to say is that it really is not just black and white, and it's really not just good or bad. We need a more nuanced form to look at it, and if you're able to change that story, because pain in the end is a story, it will also change how you go through it. Yes, so that's all what I want to share.